Hello, and welcome to your seasonal quarterly readings for summer. Not only is the solstice the longest day of light in the year in the northern hemisphere, it also marks the turning of the seasons when the sun moves into 0 degrees tropical Cancer. This happens Tuesday, June 20th, 2017 at 9:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Wednesday, June 21st at 12:24 a.m. Eastern Time. The solstice translates to mean the still sun. Sol means the sun, and still refers to where the sun climbs and finally reaches its ascent to the apex of the sky at high noon. So now is a seasonally supportive time to shine outwardly and use the fullest potential of your personal power, as does the sun. So for your summer readings, I will do them in 2 parts. For the first part of these readings, I will draw 4 tarot cards. The first will be for the summer solstice starting June 20th up until the end of June on the 30th. The second will be for the month of July, the third for August, and the fourth card for September up until the autumnal equinox on the 22nd. Then I will draw a card from the Angels of Light deck to see how everything fits together energetically and what angelic support you have with you this season. Then for the second part of these readings, I will draw 5 more cards using the summer spread. This layout was presented in the American Tarot Association's 2017 Summer Quarterly Journal, which I have the cover of displayed over here. In this edition's publication, I wrote a feature article titled "Here Comes the Sun" about why I became a tarot reader, which I really enjoyed doing. So I thought it would be fun to use the spread for the summer solstice that was published in this magazine. So let's go ahead and get started with your summer readings. Taurus, let's see what the summer season holds for you for the second half of June, July, August, and the first half of September. Show me the energy for the sign of Taurus. Show me the energy for the sign of Taurus. Show me the energy for the sign of Taurus. Okay, so we have June, the first half of June, July, August, September. Okay, so the shadow card is the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups generally indicates the past and memories, romanticizing the past and really sort of fantasizing and having some sort of nostalgia. The sense that I'm getting from the other cards is that the past is somehow going to be a little bit gripping to you this summer, okay? You do have the potential for a very lovely summer. This is, you know, really a feel-good card with spiritual gifts, gifts of time, really cherishing time with people that you love. Especially this has to do with children and siblings as well, sort of a youthful energy. But I do see that there's a little bit of a challenge as well of maybe being a little bit hung up on something or someone from the past that you're sort of struggling to let go of, okay? It's interesting that you have 2 9s here in a row. So for the rest of June, you've got the 9 of Wands, which is, you know, sort of like a protective energy. This energy is a little bit tired, I would say. It kind of feels like you had gone through a lot in spring. There could have been just a lot of demands on your time and energy that was really draining. It could be coming from other people, could have been a relationship. And you're sort of in this place where you're kind of like not really feeling secure or comfortable or settled. Maybe you're afraid that something or someone is going to come back from your past and sort of haunt you. That's the sort of energy that this card sort of holds, where this person's sort of looking around, you know, from right to left, and he's going, is it coming? I don't know. Like, this is sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop sort of energy. Okay. So I do see the other 9 as being, you know, a little bit stressful as well. 9 is the fullest expression. So 10s are actually the end of a situation, and 9s is like the fullest, maximum, maxed out potential of that energy. You've got 2 9s here, which is just a little bit intense or extreme. It's just very full, okay? And I do see that there could have been some sort of thing that you're really concerned about, you're really worrying about, it's sort of carrying over into July. It's just a lot of stress and concern over the past. I do get the sense it was about somebody or someone. This generally has to do with like, you know, maybe a little bit of I'm getting the sense that it has to do with some abandonment. Okay, something from the past where you felt abandoned. It's not always the case, but I do sort of sense that. It's a transit, okay? It's just a time being. The energy can't stay at its fullest for a while. It has to wane, okay? So the energy waxes and then it wanes. Okay. So here we have the start of the waning energy. It's the 2 of Swords, which things are a little bit more balanced now, to where they were a little bit out of balance in July. August looks like you have a little bit more peace of mind, which is the flip side of this energy, which is stress. Okay, it's worry, it's concern, it's, you know, the fullest potential of, like, you know, mental energy. Okay, how are you going to be using your mental energy? It looks like, again, you're just sort of focused on the past, okay? And it's maybe a struggle to sort of get out of that. Maybe it was a pattern that you've been in for a while. It looks like you're going to find some sort of relief, and you know that you've got to make a choice here in August. It's like, okay, I can no longer allow this to overwhelm me, this person to suck my energy, this situation even to drain my energy. There's a choice that you're going to have to make, okay? And it's very obvious to you. It's like you can no longer deny it. You can no longer sit on the fence. You can't be in this pattern anymore, okay? There's a sense of, like, your energy may be feeling a little bit depleted from the past couple of months, and it's time to sort of rejuvenate. Again, this is about peace of mind, meditation. Mental stuff are the swords, and you do have a balance here, okay? So you have sort of this beginning of this waning energy, and I see you completely being able to sort of move on in September, the first half of September. Fresh start, moving on, new beginnings. you're putting the past to rest and you're going, okay, I can no longer dwell upon what happened. You need some time to process all of that. And it's like a part of you just doesn't want to let go. You want to sort of, maybe you don't want to, but you're in this energy of like allowing it to overwhelm you. And here I see you finally be going, okay, I'm going to make the choice to be free of this situation, this person, this circumstance. And you're moving on. I see it's actually, could be a physically, you're moving on. You're more connected to the energy source as well. I see the sun here. And I feel like this indication of the sun being summer, this is when you're going to enjoy the summer. I'd hate to say that it's at the end of summer where you're going to feel free, lighthearted, sort of have that carefree energy that should have been there all along. I don't want to do the shoulds though, because it is what it is. And we all have, you know, our unique path. But this energy for Taurus is like, that's the lesson of the summer is, you know, not carrying the bags, having a smaller bag, not carrying a suitcase of baggage from the past. It's like you're sort of unpacking that, and maybe it's stressful, but you're really doing the work and you're finding some sort of solace and peace of mind. Maybe it's through meditation, stillness, quiet time, and you're able to finally be free here and just have fun. I see a little bit of spontaneity as well, so you may end up going somewhere in September. Feels like it's going to be really good for you. Okay. I want to see what angel is going to be around you. Tauruses out there. Who's looking after the Tauruses? What energy, what angelic energy is going to be there? Angel of balance. Balanced mindset. Okay. Living in extremes, which is this, prevents a peaceful flow of life, creating limitation, fear, and struggle. The angel of balance encourages you to experience the flow of the universe that occurs in the spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional areas of your life when your choices are balanced, helping you move into a place of serenity. Okay, the pivotal point for you Tauruses is going to be in August when you finally make that choice. And this is coming from a place of clarity and balance. This is what the angelic energy looks like. It's very powerful. It's sort of like moving up. I almost see like the handle here and then like the two scales of justice, like in Libra, where things are sort of balanced. But the light is shining up, okay? And you are looking up. You're seeing this angelic energy is sort of guiding you. It's beautiful. I see the second half of summer being very peaceful, being very just light-hearted. Again, that's the energy that we really want to see for you, Taurus. So I'm going to go ahead and put this energy here, put these cards here. I'm going to do the second spread, which I have not done before until now, which is the summer spread. So the first card is going to be, what is my source of light? That position will be in the center. The second card is in the bottom left, and it is indicating what is fading and needs to be released. The third card is what is in the shadows that needs to be brought into the light. And this position is in the upper left. The fourth card is what is ripe and ready for picking. This position is going to be in the upper right. The fifth card is how can I reward myself this summer? And this position will be in the bottom right. Okay, Taurus. Let's see There we go. Center. Disappointments of the past. The source of light is going to be at that point when you decide to sort of cut away any past disappointments and move on. Okay. The second card is going to be the bottom left. What is fading and needing releasing? The Devil card. The Devil is about entrapment, feeling trapped in a circumstances that you can't control. Okay. Giving away your power. That's no longer for you this summer. We're moving on beyond that. Okay. The third card is what is going to be brought into the light. Okay. It's the Seven of Cups. Choices, options. You have unlimited options. You really have unlimited potential for any sort of outcome. The outcome has not yet been determined. It's determined by you. Okay, you get to choose. This isn't something that's being done to you. This is something that you are allowing for whatever reason, and that's fine. That's what you have to go through. When you're ready to make that decision to move on from anything that brings you sort of disappointments or failed hopes, that's where you're going to have that power back. It's your choice. Perfect. What is ripe and ready for picking? It's that moment of clarity. Here's the sun coming back out, and it's this light again that's sort of shooting upwards, where you're connecting to source. You're getting the truth. You're no longer holding on to anything from the past that's like a mental burden. This is like a choice that you are making. It's going, okay, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to move forward. Aces are always new beginnings. Beautiful. Bottom right card. How can I reward myself this summer? It's the Ten of Swords. Deciding that something is going to be over. Okay? This is changing your mind. You can change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to see things from a different point of view. Maybe you've held on tightly to a certain point of view or a belief that is no longer really serving you. It's okay to think about something completely differently. Maybe you thought someone was your soulmate for so long. Or maybe you thought this was the ideal career path and you're attached to the idea. Maybe this person was your soulmate. Maybe you have another soulmate coming in and you're saying, no, I wanted that one. Well, maybe that one isn't the one and you had sort of attached to that. Or maybe that, job or career path you had thought, you said you were thinking, no, I had envisioned this, beautiful outcome. I had envisioned prosperity and all of this sort of flowing into my life. And it just was sort of one dead end after the next. It's okay to change your mind and say, you know what, there's something better out there for me. Okay. That's really what I'm seeing for you. Take back power, take back control, fiercely move forward with your life. And don't be afraid to make some sort of radical change. I see that happening with the Fool card in September. It's just a radical shift of energy that you're going to take on. It's the flip side of the coin where you're just all of a sudden you're just owning it. You feel free. You're not limiting yourself and you're moving on. This is beautiful. All right. So I hope this was helpful and enjoyable for you to watch. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. Have a wonderful summer, Taurus. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you and your needs and circumstances, feel free to contact me through my website or my business email. I'll go ahead and leave the links in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the upcoming videos. Until next time, take care and be well.